So what happens when you cross a bunny rabbit with a vampire? If you guessed Bunnicula, then you are correct. Bunnicula is an animated show from Warner Brothers Animation. It premiered on February of 2016 on Cartoon Network, and then it was released on Boomerang the same day. The show was loosely based off the novel series of the same name written by James Howell and his wife Deborah in 1979. However, Deborah died in 1978 before the first book was ever released, so rest in peace. So what is the plot behind Bunnicula 2016? Well, the story goes that the girl named Mina has moved into New Orleans with her father and her pets Chester and Harold to live in the fictional Orlocks apartments. Mina was left with the key that her aunt gave her, to which she uses to open a cellar door where Bunnicula, a vampire bunny, stays and sleeps. This of course frees him, and he roams around the Warlock apartment finding fruits and vegetables to suck the juices from and to increase his powers. Kind of like Dracula when he drinks blood and increase his powers. Unknown of the bunny's traits, Mina adopts Bunnicula as part of the family and joins Chester and Harold on some spooky and paranormal adventures in the hope that Bunnicula finds some ways to solve the situation. So since now you know about the plot, let's talk about the characters. The main characters from the show, that would be Bunnicula, Chester, Harold, and Mina. So we'll start with Bunnicula. Bunnicula is a vampire rabbit who was once actually Dracula's pet rabbit long ago, but now he lives in a coffin under the Warlock apartments. He comes out at night to feast on some vegetable juice as a way of restoring his powers, with each vegetable or fruit juice he consumes has a different effect on him, like onion juice making him cry, or hot peppers giving him fire-breathing abilities as examples. He also has vampire abilities like hiding from sunlight and having bat wings. Bunnicula speaks in gibberish and broken English that only Harold seems to understand and translate them to Chester.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, Bunnick.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Even though he's a vampire, Bunnicula cares a lot about Mina, but he tends to get into mischief with the supernatural. But he always tends to solve the problem in order to protect Mina. Chester is a tan and brown Himalayan cat, I think, who is technically the brains of the show. He likes Bunnicula as a friend, but he tends to get annoyed with him. Chester is also constantly terrified of the supernatural and the monsters ravaging the apartment in every episode. Even though he's smart, he sometimes doesn't learn from his mistakes, and sometimes he's the one who's responsible for making them. Like the time he took Mina's key and then locked Bunnicula into the cellar, only to have a ghost monkey chase him, or when he stole Bunnicula's foot to bring him good luck, only to be chased by a jackalope. Still though, Chester is a good thinker, and he does think up some good ideas on how to handle the situation. Harold is a mixed breed dog who loves hanging around with Chester, Bunnicula, and Mina, but he tends to be the dumb guy in the show. Harold tends to be oblivious to what's going on in the apartments, being that he thinks that it's pretty cool seeing ghosts going around. Unlike Chester, he's not afraid of them. Even though he may not be the smartest tool in the shed, he still cares a lot about his family and friends, and he'll try his best to help Chester and Bunnicula out. Mina is a 13-year-old girl who is responsible for freeing Bunnicula from the cellar. She is oblivious to what's going on and is often distracted from the supernatural things happening around her. Even though she really wants to see something paranormal happen, it just usually goes over her head and she doesn't notice a thing. Also, she's a very big fan of horror movies. So, what do I think about the show? Well, I like it. Personally, I've never been to New Orleans before, and I have never seen Paranormal Activity, or even heard of the urban legends. But still, this show doesn't let you down on how creative some of the ghosts are in each episode. Like in one episode, there was an alligator ghost who, when she cries, everyone is affected and would not stop crying because of her. Or that other time when Harold found a harmonica, when played, can make fish turn into zombie-like monsters in one episode. The story itself is pretty interesting when you get into the show. I personally never had read the original books before, but I don't think that matters since this show was loosely based off the novels. But maybe one day I might actually take a look at the original books and see what was based off the show and what wasn't. I mean, the show takes a modern spin on the novel and puts it in a different angle. I still have to give credit to the animators at Warner Brothers Animation for giving us this smooth animation. I mean, just look at it. It's like 60 frames per second. Still though, I can't talk about something this good if it has flaws. Well, the only negative things I usually see in the show would be that the animators got a little lazy in some parts, like this scene right here with Harold going all the way up the stairs repeatedly with the background and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they could at least show us a little bit of something, but that's my opinion. I don't know if that's really laziness or they were just trying to save some time. Another problem I have with Bunnicula is that you don't really find the show that often. The only place I know where you can actually watch this properly on TV would be Boomerang. You know, the Boomerang cartoon TV station, you know. It's the only place I know that usually has this sort of thing. Unless you go on Amazon Prime and buy a subscription, a premium subscription. But still though, it just doesn't really have anything going for it. There's not that many options to watch this show. But still though, would I recommend this show? I mean, yeah, I would recommend it. It's a perfect show to watch during the Halloween month. But if you're willing to pay for Boomerang subscriptions monthly, you really don't have any options besides if you got an Amazon Prime Video account. Or any other way somehow you can actually watch Bunnicula. But still though, if you manage to find a way to watch Bunnicula, I would recommend you watch this during the Halloween season because it is spooky, it is creepy, it is literally full of good storytelling, the animation is just absolutely spot on. I would recommend you totally watch it. It will not disappoint you and it would definitely make your day during the Halloween month. Hey guys, if you enjoy watching this video of me reviewing Bunnicula, I think you'll enjoy my second channel, which is my gaming channel, which is called JoeJo Gaming. Now, basically I'm going to be uploading a lot more frequently on that channel, while on the main channel I'll be more focusing on uploading a couple of videos probably a month or so, usually more of the reviews like I did with Bunnicula. So if you want to see more videos with me in it, I would recommend you go check out my JoeJo Gaming channel where I'm going to be uploading a lot of content on that channel. And basically videos of me playing some very interesting games, or basically that's where I'm going to be putting Gary's Mod story time and all other Gary's Mod videos related to it.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
So like, comment, and subscribe, and if you want to see more content, go over to my JoeJo Gaming channel where I'm going to be uploading mostly videos daily, and subscribe to that channel as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!